So I'm going to rewrite considerations off to the side. Number one consideration we learned from example one was the order. Things need to be written in the right order. If we look at this one, is it written in the right order? Yes. The second consideration that didn't come up in the first example were zeros. Is there anything missing in the order? There's no x squared. I don't know if there's an e in zeros. You know what? I think you're right. Is it like that? But sometimes, like potatoes has an e, doesn't it? It's like plural with o is, this is why, just study math. Don't worry about English, because English doesn't make sense. Although, okay. So considerations now, when we write and set up our division, we have 3x to the 4 minus x cubed, and we have to add 0x squareds plus 3x minus 20. Now this never also came up as a consideration with numbers, right? If you were doing long division and you said, what is 2,701 divided by 8? You're like, oh, well, I don't like zeros, so I'm just going to write the 1 and say that's 2,701. Well, you can't do that in numbers. In numbers, the 0 naturally or has to occur, otherwise it doesn't make sense. But in algebra, you don't need that 0 there, right? It would actually be quite annoying to have to write zeros for everything that's missing all the time. But when we do long division, we include that 0. So the order matters, and if something's missing, we include a 0. Now we're dividing by x plus 2. So we color code. Ooh, we get to pick a new color. Okay, 3x to the 4. Is there something you can multiply x plus 2 by to get 3x to the 4? Yes. 3x cubed, which would give us 3x to the 4. 3x cubed times 2 would be plus 6x cubed. Put brackets around. That was supposed to be green. Da-da-da. Oh, now our colors are nice. Subtract. And we would get 0 here. Negative 1 minus 6 would give us negative 7. We still have 0x squareds plus 3x minus 20. Next color, purple. Now our first number is minus 7x cubed. Is there something you could multiply minus 7x cubed by? Or, sorry, x plus 2 to get minus 7x cubed? Yes. Minus 7x squared. So our 0 helps us because we do have to write an x squared, and now we have a column to write that above. And multiplying this through, the 0 also helps us here. Minus 7 times 2 is minus 14. And subtract. The 0 helps us here because it helps us think 0 minus a negative 14 is positive 14. And then we continue. Next, MOD. Plus 14x will give me 14x squared plus 28x. Subtract. Oh, I'll finish this up on the video, but you can go if you'd like. Minus 25x minus 20. And finally, we need a new color. I'm going to pick dark red. Our new number is minus 25. Oops, dark red, minus 25. Subtract. And a remainder of plus 30. We'll write out the division statement for this next class.